want to get out of here today. I'm always such a black cloud. It's just not fair. I hate trauma. Oh God.
Hey, Dr. Compton, have you seen Shannon today?
Hey, no, I think her car broke down or something. She said it wouldn't start, so I don't know where she is.
Okay. Well, hey, I've got a consult to tell you about. And plane.
Hey, that's not just a plane. That's a Rockwell B-1 Lancer. Why don't you have a seat? I'll tell you about it.
Okay, but
The Rockwell, part of the B-1, part of Boeing, is a B-1 Lancer, is a 4-engine supersonic variable speed wing, jet-powered strategic bomber used by the United States Air Force. It was first developed and envisioned in the early 1960s as a supersonic bomber with Mach 2 speed and sufficient range and payload to replace the Boeing B-52 Stratoforce. It was developed into the B-1B, primarily a low-level penetrator with long range and Mach 1.25 speed capability. Designed by Rockwell International, the bomber's development was delayed multiple times over its history as the theory of strategic balance changed from flexible response to massive retaliation and back again. Each change in stance changed to perceive the need for manned retaliation and back again. Each change in stance, the initial B-1A version was developed in the early 1970s, but its production was canceled and only 4 prototypes were built. The need for the new platform once again surfaced in the early 1980s, and the aircraft resurfaced as the B-1B version with the focus on the low-level penetration bombing. However, by this point, the development of stealth technologies was torn Afghanistan. Their 9 B-1Bs, their 9 B-1Bs flew 770 sorties, the most of any B-1B squadron on a single deployment. The squadron spent nearly 9,500 hours airborne while having one of its bombers in the air at all times. Can you believe that? They accounted for a quarter of the combat aircraft sorties over the country, while they averaged 2 to 3 requests for air support a day. On the 4th of September, a B-1B...
That's fascinating. But cafeteria's about to close, and I'm starving, man. Can we just go finish our conversation down the cafeteria?
Oh man, I really want to get out of here. Let's just go get some food.
Okay.
But since you asked about this plane, let me tell you about the Lockheed L-100 Hercules, the civilian variant of the prolific C-130 military transport aircraft made by Lockheed Corporation. Its first flight occurred in 1964.
So we could divide that, or perhaps we could just leave it.
Sir, what do you want to do?
Why don't we move on to the next case?
But sir, we have to finish this case before we move on.
Why don't you get Arturo to come in here?
I think it's Jaime's on service right now.
Oh, just get one of the Costa Guada Mexicans down in here to finish.
Yes, sir.
Who are the chief residents on Golden Green Services?
Well, I guess there's Jaime and there's Aranda. I think they're both from Mexico. I think both from Monterey. I never thought about it. Maybe they're actually brothers. Oh look, yeah. I mean they're there, literally there. So pretty cool.
Did you see Shannon today?
I think she's looking for housing and left.
What do you mean, left?
Well, she said she was going to go home, so she left the hospital to look for housing, but then she didn't look for housing, she just left.
Hey, Cisco. And Cisco's twin?
No! This is Jaime, and this is Aranda. No, this one's Aranda, and this one's Jaime. No, wait,
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Jaime. Well, me llamo Arturo, and I come all from Mexico.
Oh, hey, Jaime.
I'm Jaime!
Same thing.
No me gusta!
How can we differentiate these two?
the way you do it is... Nurse!
Anyone need a penicillin shot?
Oh, yeah, that's me. Enchilada!
Hey, Gans.
Oh, hey, Dessa, what's up?
No, not too much. You got a couple of cases today.
How was your call last night?
Not bad. What do you have today?
Well, I heard the trauma at the Valley had a gunshot wound to the leg that Dr. Sachs fixed with one of the second years.
Okay.
Today, I think there might be an Appy, but I think there was also an MVC that was taken to the Valley with mangled lower extremity, and an ortho team didn't think it was salvageable. And the ortho team, I mean Matt Ross, don't trust that guy. He is too lazy and doesn't care. Anyway, Sachs and the second years got to go back again. Hey, so what did your day look like today?
Just a couple of cases, one this morning and one later.
Good. Can you cover my service cases from 10 to 4?
I can. Why? What do you have going on?
Well, Hendershot is operating on a trauma I took care of as a first year, and I really wanted to do that case.
Okay.
Also, the trauma might come in, and I don't want to miss it being stuck over here at Kettering.
All right. Have you seen Shannon today?
No, she overslept today.
Hey Alyssa, can I tell you about a consult I saw in the ER?
Was the patient involved in trauma?
No, it's just a consult for appendicitis.
Well, if you have to tell me about it, then I guess go on.
There's a different consult I could tell you about.
A trauma patient?
No, it's just for an AV fistula.
A traumatic AV fistula?
No, just a regular AV fistula.
Are you sure it's not a trauma?
I'm pretty sure it's not a trauma.
But an AV fistula with a concomitant trauma?
No.
Are you completely sure there wasn't some sort of traumatic injury?
Hey, Dr. Vance, I think the patient in 47 needs a chest tube.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and set up for that, and you know what? I'll do it, because I don't really think the person on right now knows what they're doing.
Okay, see you at Chappie's later?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Dr. Sonnenmiller. What are you doing here?
Jans, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on call at Kettering?
Well, I was, but then I got like 3 cat 1 traumas, and the night nurse in the ICU at bed 25
Yeah.
just called me 50 times.
So how are the patients on our service doing?
Oh, they're doing fine. But there was a multiple vehicle MVC, and this girl got a helicopter blade to the head. and the intern
Jans,
here
you
just
are
doesn't-
not on trauma.
But
Mahoney, I have 2 consults to tell you about.
Oh,
Okay.
Hi, Dr. Mahoney. I have a couple of consults too. I think they need to go to the OR.
Oh.
Did you guys see Shannon today?
She called in and said she dropped her keys, so she can't make it.
Okay. Well, we'll have to try to make sure we get everything covered there.
I think that's you.
Hello? Drama. What? Another consult in the ER?
Seriously?
You've called before and you had done any workup? You haven't even seen the patient yet? Man!
Oh, another trauma.
What? Another
Hey, Dr. Mahoney.
Yeah.
We just had a patient down here. They were shooting up in the bathroom. We need you down here.
Oh.
God, you're all right.
Hey, Dr. Mahoney.
Yeah.
Hey, our patient at 4474 that you operated on,
Yeah.
he just left AMA.
No!
Dr. Mahoney, your patient in 4480, the one that's been swearing at all of us, he just punched out one of the nurses. She's flat out on the floor.
No!
Major Mahoney, you have been court-martialed for wantonly and repeatedly damaging U.S. government property.
Damaging U.S. government property?
Yes, damages include, but are not limited to, breaking the left radius and ulna, right radius and ulna, and various wrist bones and flange, left tibia and ankle bones, 2 tarsals on the right, as well as various ankle bones, as well as a frontal bone fracture and a hematoma creation on one of the military disposables, namely you. For your crimes, I hereby sentence you to a 2-year Air Force Trauma Fellowship, which will also add on 2 years of commitment to your payback time.
hey, Hanson, have you seen Shannon today?
No, her tire exploded, or she forgot to submit her ACS paperwork, or I can never keep up with the specific excuse for the day. Just make something up.
Oh, okay.
Well, time to go float another swan, another sick cardiac patient. All right, you guys ready to float this swan? Oh, would you look at that? The patient has a pacer on the left. Looks like we need to float it on the right. Drake? Upside down, Drake. Needle? Good. And line? And dilator. And cordis. All right, needle out. All right, our cordis is in. Now we need the schwanda. Now, the trick is you have to watch your telemetry while you're floating your schwandum. And what you're looking for are EKG changes associated when you hit the different parts.
You just can't stay out of your arm.
This is sure going to cut into my weekend biathlon and my weekend Wednesday triathlon.
Hey, have you seen Shannon today?
Isn't it the weekend? I don't think she comes in on the weekend.
That's pretty good. Can I have a bite of that?
No.
Sir, can I help you find a room?
What the hell, man? I'm not a dude.
Okay, yeah. We'll say that. Right? Back.
Oh, hey, Smith.
Hey!
Are you married?
Not anymore. I just.
Hey, Dr. Joe, can you help me with this? Come in here and help me with this patient.
I am not Dr. Cho. I look nothing like Dr. Cho. So racist.
How am I supposed to know? All you Orientals look all the same.
Oh, hey, Paisley. Where are your kids?
I don't have any kids. What are you talking about?
Hello, Beltran.
Hey, Lopez. How's it going? How's the family?
Really great. I have 2 kids and a wife. Life's great.
How about you and I get drinks later? So where's Shannon today?
Why do you residents keep asking me this? Clearly, we can see here with statistical analysis that she is not here more of the time than she is here. And that has a confident power of less than 0.5. The confidence interval clearly does not cause more.
What does the fox say? Pow, 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 pow.
Furthermore, if you look at these authors' analysis, the logarithmic regression with chi-square analysis makes no sense. Furthermore, even furthermore, the authors clearly did not accrue a number of patients in their study to...
What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding.
Furthermore, their conclusion is clearly not supported by the evidence. In fact, the evidence is not even conclusive.
What does the fox say? Shannon, you look unwell today.
Well, my junior resident called in and she said she was going to be late as she locked her keys inside her house. I told her that was completely unacceptable to be late and that she should have taken a cab. I mean, I have never once been late to work. I am a beacon of punctuality and reliability. I had to see 3 whole patients on my own this morning. My good underwear. Oh, look at that chunky monkey ER nurse. Oh, diarrhea is airing up again. I need to get to a bathroom. Let me out. I'm a doctor. I'm not crazy.
Hey, Dr. Udrea.
Hi, Dr. Udrea. We have a patient over there. She has got diarrhea, but I think she's crazy. Can you take her to the psych room?
Oh, well, that's a thought. It didn't really occur to me initially, but, okay.
Well, maybe she has meningitis. Do you think she needs an LP?
I guess we can tap her.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm a freaking doctor.
Hello, I'm Dr. Patel. How are you doing today, Shannon?
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Nurse, 15 Haldol, please. We'll go on to the next crazy loony next.
Not crazy.